Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, the devil of Facebook, the Satan of Facebook, the white devil, the white man devil, the misogynist white man devil. Too many titles to remember really, or frankly give a fuck about. Um, Small little update video. I'm doing a piece that I really like so far, but it's coming together very slowly. Work has been very busy. I've been working all the time, and there's been some shit popping off there where it's like more and more and more and more responsibilities, but not more and more and more money. So, that's how the corporate American shit stain works in this country. I said I was going to be pulling back from video production and video stuff, and I probably will. I may upload to YouTube in the coming weeks the backlog of things I did, comedy things and various skit things and stupid shit I did on the old profile, the Illusion Comics profile, and post that up. Things are going good for the most part. Got a long walk in the rain today to work. It's freezing. Fucking cold. We just got through with that bad snowstorm here in North Carolina. A lot of the snow still hasn't dissolved away or whatever. And, that's fine. I don't know why I'm posting this morning, and I guess I was just talking about that. But, talking about some of the art stuff, and then to go into a further issue about things I was posting about Buddhism and the thoughts and philosophies of evil and blah, blah, blah. I posted a thing too about living with yourself, learning to live with yourself, which I don't think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people just fucking sit there and ignore what they are and hide from it and find different things to kind of justify their actions and run away from it, which is kind of currently the situation I'm in now with some people in my life. Anything but you to blame, right? Anything but you to take responsibility for your fucking actions, God forbid. I do whatever I do and I say whatever I say because, first of all, I don't give a fuck. Second of all, it's more or less just like, why not say it? Why not do it? A friend of mine asked me the other day, why did I do the 666 devil picture? Like, posting up numbers on my forehead and pretending to be a little devil and making a joke about it is going to cast me down into ruin and rot and God forbid, and all that shit. And I mean, in a way, I'm kind of like, I get where you're coming from, but in the same turn, it's like, why the fuck not? And it's my life, my problem. Like, if I post something like that up and Satan appears behind me and walks out of that doorway back there and then all of a sudden starts fucking me in my ass, then that's my problem, not yours. Why do you give a shit about it? And it's like not looking at the number 666. And to be fair, when I copied and pasted it and made the title image, it's not 666. It's 6666666. Just a whole line of sixes. It was a joke because I took the picture of the little devil horns and the stupid app filter thing that I do, which I do sometimes with the Facebook app because it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to see the little mask and stuff like that and post it up. It saves me the time from photo editing something or doing something like that to make some stupid meme. And that's fine too. I'm not afraid to be who I am, neck fat, ugly, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm 36 years old. I've spent 36 fucking years trying to please people, or at least 34 of those years trying to please people or be something else. And it got me nowhere but suicide and self-loathing and all these other things. I posted up a video the other day about my mom and dad and their disabilities and stuff, but, one thing I didn't mention in that video is while my mom and dad were disabled, I was stuck there to take care of them, which means that inadvertently over years of doing that shit and being servant to two people, and cowing down or basically having no choice but to meet both of their needs constantly as much as I could, you get to feel like a fucking slave. And that is where my mentality, and for the most part, I was a slave. I was a house servant to two people who hated me. With that being said, that's where I get my militant ideals about slavery and institutions of slavery and systematic oppression and all that shit too. Some black friends of mine might be like, oh, well, you're a privileged white male. You don't know shit about slavery or whatever. Well, I think, to be fair, I'm probably one of the few people who's lived through modern slavery, which is servitude in the household. So I think I got some idea what the fuck it's like. Have you ever had to do that shit? Have you ever had to cow down and take care of somebody and that you love that's disabled and fucked up like a goddamn servant, like a slave? No rights, no representation, no help, no nothing, no money. No. And the whipping may have not been physical whipping, but it was mental whipping. So that's why I'm not about that servant life, as it were. I'm not about that slave life. The story of OJ is a beautiful song by Jay-Z. I think you should listen to, and especially for artists, I think you should really listen to that fucking song and look it up, cause Jay-Z, like a lot of things, he laid it down. And one of my favorite quotes from the song is that O.J. Simpson said at one point in time, I'm not black, I'm O.J. And, Paul Mooney, I watched some of his comedy specials recently, and he kind of reflected on that about O.J. Simpson. And I mean, that was the whole thing about O.J. is that, O.J. for the most part had sold out the black race or basically disassociated himself with racial matters until, eventually it came to his trial, and then all of a sudden O.J. was black again. And everybody was cheering for OJ, but blessed people forget that at one point in time, OJ Simpson said that. And he was hanging out with pretty white women and getting fucking money and, maybe for all intents and purposes murdered her. I don't fucking know. I mean, from what story tells, there was a lot of drug shit involved with that and stuff like that. And the way she was murdered and they were murdered was, symbolic of Colombian cartels and how they would murder people. Cutting the throat and stuff like that and all that. I mean, I don't fucking know. It's California. It's a fucked up place of drugs and fake people and bullshit. People want to run to California like, I need to get to California and LA and I'm going to be a big star. Well, maybe not. Maybe you'll just die like millions of others have in the fucking trying to be a big star the rest of your life, trying to afford the fucking economy out there. But I digress. And that goes to the further point of me in general and why I post up things. I mean, and why I said in that video yesterday, good is a matter of perspective, and that's true. Good is a matter of perspective. And I don't ever ask any of you people to see me as good or pure or whatever. I'm not fucking pure. I got stains. I got shit that I've done too that I ain't proud of to survive and to do what I gotta do. And that's fine. I can accept my stains. I can accept my bad deeds, and I can accept who the fuck I am. Can you? Can you sit there and honestly, like out in public, say, I'm this kind of person and I do this? I mean, and I'm not bragging here, but I'm just saying I got the balls to be a piece of shit on camera and be a piece of shit in front of all y'all. Now, I don't give a fuck if you judge me, hate me, block me, whatever you want to do. If you can't tell the difference between a good and bad person in this world, then you're fucking lost anyways. And just because I help out, and let me get something else straight. Just because I help out and promote female artists who are beautiful, one of them is named Leslie. She's a very attractive black woman of power. Doesn't mean that I have any sexual incentive or I'm trying to gain some advantage on them or something like that. It's just simply fucking helping out somebody who, in Leslie, I see a lot of myself because she has balls and she's out there fucking doing shit and saying fuck the world. Basically, I do what I do and you're either going to like it or walk away. That's one thing I admire about her. She's a lot braver than a lot of other male artists I've seen who kowtow and fucking bend down at one knee and is like, oh, well, I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you, massa. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. And I mean, enjoy your time in the house while I'm out in the field with others working. Because we're looking through the house, seeing you sit beside massa, and we're getting fucking tired of it, dude. We're getting fucking sick of it. So when we rise up and we storm the house, the White House, I guess you and massa can, fucking figure it out. I mean, I don't give a shit personally. I know where I stand. I stand out in the field. And anybody of black culture, other culture, you may understand what that means, but I stand out in the field with my brothers and sisters of any color, any nationality, any whatever. I'm out in the fucking field. I'll stand out in the field. I'll stay out in the field. And to be a leader, to be somebody who empowers others and stuff like that, you have to be the one willing to take the first step. And I am. I'm one of the ones, willing to put it all on the line to get shit done out there. You gotta be. You gotta be bold. You gotta be crazy. You gotta be fucking half insane to do the shit that you gotta do to survive in this world and make it. And make a career for yourself. Not only make it, because anybody can make it and survive. That's what's killing the arts right now. Motherfuckers are just making it and surviving, working day jobs, not having time for their art, not getting funding, not getting support, not getting social media presence. Shit I've told y'all over and over and over and over and over and over again that you don't want to fucking listen to and you don't want to help out. And that's what I said before. Like, you're willing to share like shit memes that are made by meme troll like 14-year-olds online, but you ain't willing to share other people's artwork. You ain't willing to share other people's vision. You ain't willing to, you're like, oh, I love artists. I love all the free work you give me, but you ain't willing to fucking share that shit across social media because you goddamn know they're going to make some fucking money off of it. And you know it's going to help them out, and you're being passive aggressive with your bullshit. And that's what men and women both are guilty of, that shit. Passive aggressive bullshit. I ain't passive aggressive, bro. I'm fucking aggressive. Like, if you fucking piss me off, I'm gonna tell you you're a fucking idiot. And here's why. If you fucking call me on some shit, I'm gonna call you on some bullshit. That's the way it goes now. That's the way the fuck it is. If you can't handle that, get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my life. If you can, then more power to you. I welcome it. I welcome dissenting opinion now. I welcome debate. I welcome everything else. If you disagree with me that Trump is an orange orangutan piece of shit businessman and a piece of shit garbage that should be fucking either assassinated or thrown out of the White House as soon as possible, then by all means, motherfucker, prove your point. Prove your case as to where, and I want proper citations now. I want some proper fucking research. I want some proper fucking brains applied to it. Because otherwise you just saying, well, I love the man. He's my orange monkey god. So, I mean, and that's what I'm saying, like, too many motherfuckers got a pass in our society. Too many people have been spared a good bitch slapping. And me personally, I mean, I'm tired of, like, sparing the hand and spoiling the child. I mean, next time, man, it's just pimp smack. I hope to fucking Christ I have a cane and a fucking beautiful neon orange, blue, purple suit. I mean, I'm going to go to the best African tailor I could find to get me a pimp suit, custom made. Just fucking beautiful. Just fucking purple or something. Red satin, something. My cat's Satan. That's my cat. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just got angry because I just feel like half the time on Facebook, it's like motherfuckers want to say something, but they don't say something. And then they want to passively aggressively act out like I'm not gonna acknowledge this person because he said something about Jesus or Trump or whatever else I believe is God. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I really don't give a fuck because there's other places besides Facebook. There's other venues and communities. I haven't even started promoting myself yet. I haven't even started my rise to where I need to be. And that's fine. Once it fucking happens, I'm getting it lined up. But once it fucking happens, man, it's going to happen quick. And I know where to go, and I know how to resource, and I know how to do things to build shit quickly. That's why these last years have been what they are, trial and error. Testing the system, figuring it out. And when I do, I'm going to bring hell with me because there's some people out there that need to pay for being bitches. And they need to pay for fucking what they've done in the arts and what they've done to people. Whether you want to admit that or not is irrelevant. It's going to happen one way or another. Their careers and their powers are going to be stripped from them either slowly or quickly. That doesn't matter. I mean, you believe whatever the fuck you want to believe about the future is going to happen. I don't care. Some of you motherfuckers believe the world turtle's going to wake up and the simulation's going to end and the fucking Mandela effect's going to come true and Bernstein's going to be Bernstein or whatever. I don't believe in that shit, man. I mean, it's like, seriously, like, I don't have to subscribe to conspiracies and crazy rhetoric to fucking explain, like, simply people being fucking idiot shitbags. Do you think the Illuminati has to have anything to do with Trump or the White House or the global takeover of the economy. No, it's just white people getting white power as usual, or powerful people consolidating power. That's it. You don't need some big conspiracy. Oswald wasn't on the grassy knoll with the FBI and the CIA and all this shit. I mean, it could have just been one dude shooting out Kennedy's fucking brains. You ever thought of that? You ever fucking thought of that? Like, it could just be that simple. Yes, it can be that simple. It can be. Because I could walk out tomorrow with enough tools and resources and shoot the president in the head. It ain't that fucking hard. It ain't that fucking impossible. And then somebody's going to dress up some crazy conspiracy theory about me. He must have been working for the World Turtle. The Illuminati made him do 9/11. 9/11 was an inside job by Blues Clues, because that said something about the triangle, and the triangle's in there, and the Illuminati. It's a fucking Illuminati, dude. I mean, Alex Jones, why don't you calm the fuck down for a second? Or whoever the fuck you are, like, calm the fuck down. You're sounding crazy out here. Really. Like, and the craziest part is I come out and I say something like Donald Trump's a faggot. Oh, goddamn, you would think I would have done said that Jesus came back in my backyard and he's holding sparklers and a big-ass dildo to shove in my ass. I mean, that's the world we live in now, and it fucking drives me insane. It's like, what? So anyways, this shit has ran on for long enough. I'll see you guys later. I gotta go grab a shower, shave my neck fat. Shave my neck fat. And do some other things, like smoke a cigarette, drink some coffee, and do some art, and not fuck around on Facebook as much, because it is becoming Nazi Germany. But whether by the people or the administration over Facebook, it's becoming fucking Nazi Germany. I mean, you can't say titty, you can't say vagina, you can't say pussy, you can't post up a titty, you can't post up a titty with no nipple, you can't post up a penis with no head, you can't post up anything without it being flagged and your account being taken down for 24 fucking hours or whatever. And apparently if it happens so many times, you could be permanently banned. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on, people? Seriously, it's like freedom of speech. I mean, are we allowing corporations now to supersede the Constitution anytime, anywhere, any place? YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, any of these fucking cuckold corporations bowing down to Pepsi and company, Coca-Cola and all this shit, and Walt Disney? Like, fuck that. Goddamn Walt Disney's gonna take over the world in the next 10 years. Every motherfucker on the planet, it's gonna be illegal to say pussy or fuck anymore. It's gonna be illegal to sit there and jack off. What the fuck you think they're gonna do, dude? Walt Disney, you've seen Walt Disney movies. And that's a real, if you want to believe a conspiracy, the most tangible one I could recommend is fucking Walt Disney taking over the globe, because they are. In the next 5 to 15 years, they're going to have enough money to buy us all and sell us all over and over and over again. They're going to own fucking everything. Lay's potato chips, fucking Trojan condoms, fucking Vagisil, all that shit's going to be Disney. Think about it. Anyways, I'm going to go scratch the back of the head of the World Turtle and worship Illuminati. 666, Mark of the Beast. I'm the devil, y'all.